I could have sworn we've had this discussion, but okay, let's do it again. Because it's obvious that there's some clarity that needs to be made here. And it's weird that people can't find the information. But we did talk about the Eminem and Lauren Hill situation. Now, since Eminem's very first album and LP, he always made sure in freestyles or songs to mention Lauryn Hill. And he would always mention Lauryn Hill in a frame of she didn't like white people. He would always insinuate that, like he'll be stupid enough to ask for a date from her, or any white guy asking Lauryn Hill. And it was like, well, why does he keep attacking Lauryn Hill? And Eminem was just becoming into his own in like 98, 99, around that time, right? When his first album was coming out. He had done an interview and wasn't really media trained at the time. And when he did this, interview, this was back in 99. I don't think his album came out yet, but I think the single was out. And everybody was feeling themselves, right? And when you look at the situation, Eminem's getting ready to come out and blow and do all these things. He does an interview, and the interviewer, they ask about battle rap, and KRS One, and who would win, or would he battle KRS One, and like, would you collaborate with Lauryn Hill, Public Enemy, or anybody like that? And he just starts it right off. First word, Lauryn Hill. Like, first word you said is a dirty word for me, meaning Lauryn Hill. Because I've heard a lot of stuff about her and how she is towards white people. I've heard a lot of things that she's racist, and I can't prove it, but I've heard a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of controversy. So if it's like that, I don't even want to get down like that. Whatever, whatever, whatever. That's her business. I'm not collaboration type of MC. So by him stating that, that basically put him in a situation where what they call it, mess or get off the pot. He was in a different predicament at the time. I would say, you know, his first single's on the radio. He's finally getting his break. He's finna blow up. Album is getting ready to drop. They've already anticipating gold, platinum sales. So he's gonna be a success on his first album. So it's like he's finally gotten to this point where he's arrived, and they haven't even told him what he can say and what he can't say yet. Like, they really need to get there to address that. Now I understand that this interview basically has been scrubbed. Like, they've taken that toothbrush and they start scrubbing it away. See, and that's the thing about the internet that's dangerous. If someone can erase history and erase information, and it'll be gone forever, and you can't go back and research it and find it on film or anything, and they can just do that, then how trustworthy is the internet? And someone can do that and erase their own history. Now, I've been in these situations, so I've been quite fortunate to know how these meetings go because I've seen where a celebrity or entertainer has said something out of school. And when you say something out of school, you can't walk it back almost. So you got to get on board, ride the wave. And when you ride the wave, you ride it to the end. So it's deny, 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 or never mention it again. Because trying to fight fire with fire, you're only going to burn your own house down. Now, the next wave is Lauryn Hill a racist? There's no law saying that any race of people have to like a certain race of people. I've seen Lauryn Hill around white people before. She's worked with him. Most of the people that managed, that booked the shows or whatever, were white. Whatever. She signed autographs for white fans, and she signed autographs for black fans. Now, in her personal walk of life, she don't have to be associated with anybody she doesn't want to. There's no law saying that you have to like somebody. Whether she liked them because of the color of their skin, I don't know. But there's no law saying that Lauryn Hill has to like somebody. There's no law saying that Eminem has to like anybody. I mean, there's a lot of people might feel Eminem is racist. They say, oh, well, he rap with these guys. Yeah, but have any of them been in his house? Been around his children? Yeah, you rap with him. But did you, and you went on tour with him? But have they been to a family barbecue? Hmm? I don't think so. But that's just me insinuating. That's not factual. I don't know. They might have been. Who knows? But I'm just saying, we don't know. I'm just bringing that back to the table that we don't know. Now, what is the big deal? It's no big deal. Eminem is not the first white rapper. They want to make it look like he's the first one to make it. Well, damn, what was the Beastie Boys? You had three Jewish kids from Brooklyn rapping. And this is in the height of Run DMC. Now, nobody cared that they were white boys rapping. People in the hood played the Beastie Boys licensed to ill more than they played Eminem. That's facts. License to Ill was played more in the hood. I'm old enough to remember than Eminem. That's facts. Now, that doesn't mean anything. It's just saying that white rap did not wasn't invented with Eminem. We have to get away from that notion that Eminem is the end all be all of everything. because he isn't. He's a very good wordsmith. And his earlier works proved his skill set, but he's lost himself. It's like victory has defeated him. It's like all the success and everything that he's had is just really doomed him because he's not connected to anything. He stays in the house all the time, so there's no new material. It's nowhere for him to go. It's nothing for him to rap about. And people coming with album deadlines is like, all right, we need a new Eminem album. It's time. And he's just like, I don't know what to talk about. And he's out of there. He's really screwed up. And then his mindset ain't in the rapping. Where's that gonna leave you? Now, granted, take for instance anybody who's ever done anything in music. It's like a relief. It's like finally winning that NBA championship. It's a relief to know that I've made it. I've gotten to this point. So I understand the feeling of winning because his race card or whatever that everyone's talking about was working against him at that time because of Vanilla Ice. Everybody loved Vanilla Ice in the hood. Ice Ice Baby was played in the hood. And yes, black folks used to dance back then. And you were considered cool if you was dancing. Now, if you weren't dancing, I don't know what to tell you. But you was considered cool if you decided, hey, I want to dance. Now, with all that's going on in the world, now, all that's going on in the world, I look at Eminem's career and seeing what happened with Lauryn Hill made them really want to walk it back because she went through so much with the record label and everything else because she wasn't writing her own rhymes. She's a better freestyler than she is a um, a rapper. She can freestyle something way better than probably her written. Now, while Clef used to write for her, and then there were some other people that used to write for her, but she could freestyle. She was good with freestyle and she had the voice. She could sing, she could rap, and she could really sing. It wasn't somebody who just chose to sing. Lauryn Hill could actually sing. Now, the problem with this is that the record business came into play. Here she is, has an album that sells like 10 million records. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill becomes a crossover success, and everybody's loving the album. Then Lauryn Hill had a problem with the label, um, monies, and everything else, and they were looking like she saw how much she really got and realized, well, damn, I'm not really getting any money off this, and I'm the one that's doing the performing and this and that. So it's basically the record business. So she decided to just have her children and build her family. And the record company would not approve her to even perform those songs, for her to go on stage. They had the rights. So you start to see where you really, you know, reside in the business. Like how people actually view you. You know what I mean? You're like, well, damn, how much control do I have over my own art? You know, so I think that's why Dr. Dre and Eminem and his people, Paul Rosenberg and all those guys, they went to scrub that internet. So they went to scrub the internet so that they can get all of this false, fake things out of here, or the truth. So it's my job to bring that back to the forefront. Only because it's true. Everything we stated has been true. When we speak about Lauryn Hill, we speak using the truth. When we speak about Eminem or any other artist, we just speaking from the facts of, factually being true. We're not trying to go behind someone's back or do something that's foul or so there was no shiftiness in the whole situation. It's just saying that I was surprised that they went through as many lengths as they could to try to scrub that from the internet. But then again, I understand why. A white man calling a black woman a racist is not a good idea. I mean, she could have, at that point, Lauryn Hill could have had Eminem career destroyed if she wanted to. She was big as hell in 1999. If she would have said, Eminem, this white man called me a racist, his career was done. I don't care what his albums was doing. His career would have been done in 1999 had she decided to act on that. Because there's no recovery for something like that. Like when somebody come out and just blatantly, flat out call you a racist, you're a racist. You're done. Especially with somebody of power. You up out of there, baby. And then what got me is the fact that he actually said, I don't know if it's true. And it was like, damn, You would say that about somebody and not know if it's true? But put that out in the world and you are in this industry, but you talk as if it's true. And he would always take a normal little, like a little jab at Lauryn Hill, as many chances as he could get. So if she decided to react, we would have never seen the career of Eminem go to the levels that it went. If that's understandable. Now, what I'm going to do is kick back, relax, and chill. It's your boy Carceno, and I'm out. Deuces.